Hello, I'm going to present a flowchart that is a model for doing qualitative analysis projects using computer-assisted techniques. I will also show the links to quantitative analysis in mixed methods projects. Qualitative data analysis projects usually come in 5 stages: acquisition and preparation of resources, exploration, coding of resources, and analysis and synthesis, and of course the write-up of the project to communicate the results. The term resources refers to documents and other qualitative data that are to be analysed, which, as well as text, can include image, audio, and video. Acquisition and preparation. The starting point is the phenomenon to be understood by carrying out the project. Current understanding of the phenomenon from theory and the literature will inform the specific research questions and objectives of the project. These in turn inform what data resources are needed. The resources may be readily available as existing documents, or a survey may be required. In a mixed methods project, involving both quantitative and qualitative approaches, a survey may contribute data to the quantitative analysis, for example, closed response questionnaire, as well as free text open-ended questions that are qualitative data. The analysis of quantitative data in a mixed methods approach may also inform the choice of qualitative resources to be analysed. For computer-assisted qualitative data analysis, you will need to choose one or more software platforms to organize the resources and conduct the analysis in a transparent and reproducible way that adds validity to the results. NVivo, Atlas TI, QDA Miner are proprietary software suites, and a license will need to be acquired. Open source R and Python are free to download and use, though knowledge of scripting will be required. R and Python can also be used to scrape qualitative data from the web, and their ability to use APIs allow tweets and other social media data to be downloaded. There are other software options out there. Depending on the platform and task, you can either use PDF and Microsoft Word documents direct, or you may need to convert these to text and/or CSV files for more effective use of the range of tools available. Exploration. It is important to systematically explore the qualitative resources, as this may produce insights on its own, produce graphical illustrations, and importantly inform the coding scheme. An option is to conduct sentiment analysis using lexicons to rate the tone of resources, say each tweet, which can be used in the quantitative analysis in a mixed methods approach. Themed lexicons can be found online or, for example, in the lexicon package in R. Text mining is carried out using a corpus, which is a collection of written texts on a particular topic, and in data processing is a text data object similar to a data frame with embedded metadata. It is usually desirable to clean the corpus so that it has no punctuation, be all lowercase, and remove unimportant words such as a, the, and it using a stop list that would otherwise clutter the analysis. Key text mining tasks are word counts, word associations, and word clouds, which can also be used to highlight commonalities and differences between documents. These allow you to explore the word content of resources, but not their meaning, though the analysis and the exploration can inform the coding scheme to be used. Coding of resources. This is a critically important part of the project, as it is the key to finding insights in qualitative data. Codes are labels that reflect themes, concepts, actions, objects, events, personalities, etc., that are necessary to be identified in each resource in order to answer the research questions. Coding is the process of attaching these labels to words, phrases, sentences, or whole paragraphs in each resource. A robust coding scheme needs to be organized such that it reflects the full range of ideas that need to be identified, and should be organized into hierarchies, families, or networks so that the relationships between codes or groups of codes can be made explicit. A consistently coded set of resources makes them easier to analyze. To be able to carry out the coding and then systematically analyze the results, software is required. Using such software adds transparency and validity to the process and its outcomes. If during coding revisions to the coding scheme become necessary to fully capture the phenomenon being studied, then care must be taken to retrospectively apply all revisions to all resources. Your ideas that come to you while you read and code resources can be stored in memos. Key quotations to be used as evidence can also be highlighted. Analysis and synthesis. This is where you bring all the evidence together to answer the research questions. In a mixed methods approach, the evidence comes from the results of both the qualitative and quantitative analysis. The coding of resources can itself be subject to graphical and statistical analysis so that overall differences between resources can be identified. Using the software, you can view all the instances of a code across all resources, and in this way start to build a synthesis of each code, code families, and networks of codes that lead to robustly evidenced conclusions as to the answers of each research question. The whole project needs to be written up as a report in sufficient detail so that the results have validity and can be replicated by a reader. This YouTube channel will feature a growing number of videos on quantitative and qualitative analysis and on machine learning. These are based on 25 years of masterclasses. Subscribe and look out for them.